What's up, guys? Giver here, and just another midweek video. Figure we'll go ahead and pop open this Nissa Genesis Mage Planeswalker deck here. This is actually the last bit of cards that I need to completely finish out the Hour of Devastation set. I was looking through my collection tracker, and I noticed that the only cards that I needed left were the little special cards in the Nissa Planeswalker that come out of this. So I figured I'd open it just so I could finish that set out. Now, this is a Planeswalker deck. It's basically a pre-constructed deck. This one's got Nissa Genesis Mage. It's from Hour of Devastation, and typically for any new set that comes out, they release 2 Planeswalker decks to go along with it. You can check out one of my other videos to see the other Planeswalker deck in Hour of Devastation, which was Nicole Bolas. So anyway, it also comes with 2 booster packs. So who knows? The booster packs have, in the past, I have my suspicions on these booster packs. It kind of seems like they're seeded. Planeswalkers seem to pop out of these things a little bit more often. So, you know, it could just be the conspiracy theorist in me, or maybe not. We'll see. So here's the Planeswalker that you get, and again, this Planeswalker is different than the Nissa from Hour of Devastation. This one's you can really only get in this Planeswalker deck, and usually they're nothing to write home about. 7 mana, so it's pretty expensive for a Planeswalker. It's got 5 loyalty, +2 untap 2 target creatures, and up to 2 lands. -3 target creature gets +5/+5, and -10. You look at the top 10 cards of your library, and you can put any number of creatures or lands from those top 10 onto the battlefield, put the rest on the bottom. So not too bad in the context of playing, Planeswalker deck versus Planeswalker deck, but it's just too slow for playing in standard. Sometimes people find some weird combos with some of the Planeswalkers. There's one out right now with the Planeswalker deck of Johnny from Aether Revolt, but who knows. So let's get right into it. Again, you get 2 packs of Hour of Devastation, and you get a 60 card Planeswalker deck. Now there are, along with the Nissa, there's usually like a rare, uncommon, and a common special card that can only be got from these Planeswalker decks, and we'll kind of go through those, but the rest of them should be just regular Hour of Devastation Omnicat cards, and there's probably nothing too fancy in here, so we have reason to believe it's one of the rares. Bounty of the Luxa from Amonkhet. It's another rare. And so you get these usually these search type cards where you get to search your library for Nissa and some other things, put them in your hand. Usually a couple of those in there. Those are special to the set. Feral Prowlers, River Hoopoes, Avid Reclaimers. Now this is one of the special cards. So you basically tap it to add a green or a blue, and if you control Nissa, then you gain some life. You can tell that they're special by looking at the number. So there's 199 cards in the set, but this is card number 201. That's kind of how they number the extra cards. So we got some Pouncing Cheetahs, Aerial Guide, Weaver of the Currents, Aven Reedstalker, Bramble, Weft Behemoth. This is another one of the special ones. This is 6/6 for 6 with trample. And again, these are meant for kind of newer players. You've just got a welcome deck, that kind of thing. You want something with some cards with some more rules in them, that kind of thing. And you pick up this. And let's see, we got some unsummons, ambuscade, spring to mind. So there it is. You know, nothing too crazy in here, but they are good for newer players. And I'll also hear that these are really fun to play against each other. So if you got a buddy that you're trying to, you know, teach or whatever, you can take a couple Planeswalker decks and you'll have fairly balanced matches. I had a buddy of mine from work that wanted to kind of learn how to play the game, and so I bought a bunch of Planeswalker decks. You might, if you've been with the channel for a while, you might remember 2 or 3 months ago I opened a ton of Planeswalker decks and posted them pretty rapidly in succession on the YouTube channel. That was the reason why. So excuse me, allergies. So anyway, typically what I do is, because we get these 2 packs, we'll go ahead and like have these guys fight each other. Basically, whichever pack is better is the winner. So we got a crazy Egyptian skeleton guy, skeleton mummy thing, eternal, I guess is what he is. And then we've got, you know, I'm not real sure what this is. It looks like some sort of weird angel thing. I don't know. So we got weird guy versus zombie guy. So we'll go ahead and open them up. Let's see how zombie guy does. So, you know, don't really care about the commons too much. Uncommons, we got a sinuous striker, river hoopoe, Ramanap ruins, wah wah, band. And our rare is a resilient Kenra. And we got a foil survivors encampment. So nothing too spectacular. Let's see if this guy's any better. So we got some commons. Shoved in there. So we got an accursed horde, Magmaroth, torment of scarabs, and an hour of glory with a swamp and that punch card. So I think Crazy Zombie Guy did a little better. I mean, overall it's pretty much just a bunch of junk in those packs, but at least we got a foil out of the one. So anyway, that's all I got, guys. These are just quick midweek videos. If you like these types of things, check out some of my earlier videos. I've got a lot of Planeswalker decks that I've opened. Kind of see what's in them maybe before you buy them. But that's all I got. You guys have a excellent rest of the week. Peace.